Hello, friends.
Don't ruin the surprise.
Happy birthday.
No, I said don't ruin it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mia. Happy birthday to you. Oh, thank you. Hi, guys. Here's our cake that Jaden made. Oh, good job.
I just make it with mom.
Aww.
Mine.
That's for Mimi.
I just
Say happy birthday, Mimi. Greetings.
Why is the word in the box?
All right, guys. Talk later.
Whose birthday is it?
Whose birthday is it?
Mimi. My answer is Mimi.
Exactly.
So Mimi's 25.
All right.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead. Read it up.
Well, I'm the leader.
Yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, do you?
Woo! I've never seen that one.
I love it. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my page, Fearfully and Wonderfully Made. I am Mia, and today I'm going to be starting a week in my life vlog. I am currently on vacation for my birthday, but before we get into that, if you're new here, do not forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my page, and make sure your post notifications are on because I do post 3 videos a week. One on Wednesday, one on Thursday, and one on Faith Fridays. And while you guys are down there, do not skip past the description where I have links for any of the brands that I'm currently working with. But with all that being said, I was going to start this vlog yesterday, but my family came over and surprised me before I went away for a little birthday celebration, which was really nice. My sisters and my mom, my nephews, and my husband's parents came over, and we just had like pizza and wings. They sung me happy birthday, and it was just a really special night, especially traveling the next day. It was just really great to see everybody together right before we left. Now, prior to that, I was just really editing all day. I have been doing 3 videos a week faithfully for a little bit now, so I wanted to make sure that even though I'm going to be away this week, that I still had 3 videos come out. And in addition to that, we did pack everything the day before we left. I know sometimes we'll try to pack a little bit early, but then we can't really pack specific things, which kind of becomes a little bit of a nightmare. But some pro tips for traveling. Number 1 is to make a list of everything that A, needs to be packed, and B, that you need to do before you leave at some point. Now, we have a running long list. We go on a trip at least once a year, so we have a list that we've been using for the past 2 or 3 years now, and every time we go, we just add stuff to the list. Every time there is something that we didn't think of that we need, and it has been really helpful to just use the same list over and over again. Of course, sometimes we don't need specific things, like on this trip we don't have my nephews with us, so things that are specific to where you're going might not be essentially the same, but to just have an overall list of things that are necessities when you go on vacation, chef's kiss. Second to that is specific things that you need to do before you go on vacation that you might not think about. My mom did remind us actually to lock our cars, which we definitely need to get better about just doing in general. And second to that, she also reminded us to turn down the AC because we do keep our house pretty cool, so we would have just been wasting a bunch of money, and nobody has money to just be cooling a house that we're not staying in for like 9 days. So pro tips, add that to your list of things to do before you go on vacation. With that being said, my mom was gracious enough to take us to the airport, so she did spend the night. We got up around 3:30. Now, I only live like 20 minutes from the airport, so it wasn't like a long drive or anything like that, but by the grace of God, our alarm actually went off, and that was probably the wildest thing to happen today. My husband was charging his phone all night long, and I did not put an alarm on my phone, but his alarm did go off, and when he went over to his phone was dead. And the first thing I said was, thank God, because we all would have slept through my flight, and that would have been really sad. So thank you, Jesus, for giving the phone enough energy to wake us up. Now, like I said, I don't live that far from the airport, so we got there on time. TSA was super quick. We don't have like pre-check or anything, so we just went through with the normal folk, and it wasn't really like a big thing. We did actually land early, which was kind of just like a nice little surprise. When we got to the airport in Mexico, I don't know if I've said that yet, I'm in Tulum, Mexico. But when we got to the airport, the captain did say that they misparked us, so we had to move, which I've never had that happen. I feel like every time I fly, though, it's like always something. We've had an aborted landing, and now we've parked in the wrong spot. We could just end the list at there. I don't need anything else, because like flying is already just we don't need anything else. So we got off the plane and got our bags, and oh, that is something I want to say. If no one has told you before, do not put your suitcases on your bed. This is something that I instituted immediately in my marriage. That it's just a no. Your suitcase is so disgusting. Even just like my carry-on bag, my old carry-on bag was like a duffel bag. The bottom of that thing was so disgusting, and people put them on their bed. Guys, I took a video of the conveyor belt that the suitcases come out of inside the airport, just to show you how dirty just this one belt is that your stuff is on. Please, if nobody has told you, stop putting your suitcases on your bed. It's gross. But with all that being said, we did make it safely to Bahia Principe. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we've done all-inclusives like for every vacation that we do together. I don't like to have to pay for food. I don't like to cook. I don't like to do all those things. So every time we travel, we always do something that's all-inclusive, whether it's a resort or a cruise, something along those lines. This place is adults only, so that's a first. It is 5 o'clock now, and we have dinner reservations for 6 o'clock. When we got here, we checked in. We were able to make our reservations for all of the dinners that we're going to have over the next week. Now, this place does have an app. The place that we've been going for the last 3 years did not have an app, and that place also did not let you get like upgraded dining every single night that you're here. So if you do end up coming to this place, definitely download the app and make your reservations for dinner beforehand, because they do book up quick, and you want to kind of like coordinate so you're not eating the same thing every single night. But we were able to work with one of the ladies at the front desk. She was super nice, super helpful, and we were able to mix some things up and make some things work. So we did that. We had lunch, and oh, another lady like came out and gave us like a little glass of champagne, like just like a, here you go, welcome, and that was really sweet. Outside of that, I think that's really all we've been up to. We did get into our room around 3-ish, and our room is right next to all 3 pools. It's super short walking distance. There's a snack bar that's 24/7. That's less than a 5-minute walk. It's probably like a 2-minute walk. But when we came in, we did get a suite, so it is a lot more spacious. I do love that. The only thing I don't love is that there is not a dresser. So I'm very happy that we packed hangers. We always bring hangers. That was like one of the random things from our first year that we learned, bring hangers. We spent most of today just unpacking, getting everything set up. I like for the room to just be completely clean. We did wipe everything down. This was our first year, especially like with all the like TikTok clean your hotel room things, that we actually like deep cleaned everything. And then as usual on travel day, we completely unpack, put away the suitcases, and everything is set up. So, like I said, we are going to dinner tonight. The lady did say this is the nicest restaurant in the whole place. So we're starting at a level 10 tonight. I'm super excited. It's supposed to be like French themed or like French cuisine, which I don't know. We'll see. I might be trying foie gras tonight. I might not. Might chicken out. I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. But with all that being said, let's get to it. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Panchita.
Good morning, friends. It is officially Thursday. I did not really vlog anything yesterday because it was my birthday, so I did show you guys some clips. We went to a really cool restaurant. It was really dark in there, but the air condition was kicking. Today though, we are exploring. So yesterday, for the most part, we stayed in the room, made some TikToks, and kind of just chilled, but today we are exploring, so I'll show you guys around. happens when you don't have room service ever in your life. You go overboard. Is that a tiger? This may be lunch. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's check it out. Hello friends, it is now Sunday. Now yesterday we went to the pool. I was able to script some boundaries videos. If you don't know, I do a series all on God-made boundaries, how to apply those in your life with in-laws, with your spouse, with your coworkers, with your boss, all things boundaries I talk about in that series. So definitely check that out. But with that being said, today we started at the pool. We did watch our church service. We streamed the 9 a.m. At our church, they streamed the 9 and the 11 a.m. There is an hour time difference though, so here we watched it at 8 a.m., but it was 9 a.m. in Jersey. With that being said, we are getting dressed now to head out to dinner, and then following dinner, we're just gonna head to the beach, take some pictures, and relax for the rest of the night. We are back for dinner. Hello friends, it is a little windy. We just got out of the pool and today is Monday, so tomorrow is our next full day. But I forgot to say, yesterday I did hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you to everybody who subscribed, who supports my page. So now all we need are the watch hours, so definitely be sure to check out my playlist. I have play all, I have a boundaries, and a vlogs playlist. Now we're headed back to the room, potentially pool, not sure, but let's go. Hello friends, it is now dinner time, so we are headed to Cosmel restaurant. It is our second to last dinner and it's Mexican night. Gotcha. Got a whole rock. Hello friends, so it is officially the last day. We are now packing up, so the room is quite a mess. We had a late dinner today because we have to leave around 5 a.m. to get to the airport like 6 hours early. I don't know, it's something super weird. Nevertheless, we did have a big pasta lunch this morning. We took a trip to the spa. We got a relaxing couples massage, which was really nice. And then we kind of just hung around today. We got room service, we watched some movies, and kind of just got ready to be thrown back into the real world. We are going on another vacation in like less than 2 weeks, so when I get back I have a lot of videos to prep, a lot of editing to do, so I know I'm going to be working. I'm going to be really busy for the next few days, so I'm just soaking in all of this relaxation. But with all that being said, if you made it this far in the video, be sure to drop down below and comment this emoji. And while you're down there, don't forget to check out the description where I have links to the different brands that I'm working with, as well as a link to my Etsy shop where I have all things Christian digital content. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my page, and make sure post notifications are on so you know as soon as my next video is uploaded. I do post 3 times a week, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, and one on Faith Friday. But until then, be blessed, and I'll see you guys next time. Boy, you are so obsessed with that.
I'll check the app.